What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never, and today I'm going to be covering one of my favorite Binance Smart Chain projects. If you enjoy this style of content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and hop straight into CaptainBNB. So as a lot of you guys know, on my channel, I primarily cover Ethereum projects and base projects. So I've been debating for a long time whether or not I wanted to cover CaptainBNB. However, I decided that I thought it was worth it. I genuinely believe this could be one of the strongest projects on the entire BNB chain. So as you guys can see, CaptainBNB is currently sitting at an $8.2 million market cap. And a lot of you guys probably saw this project back in February. If you come over and you look at the CaptainBNB X account, it was a meme that was created by the BNB chain. So you can see right here on February 10th, they posted a picture of CaptainBNB and replied to CZ's tweet. And if you scroll down, you can see what's his name, CaptainBNB. Wow, cool character. What do we call him? CaptainBNB. So BNB quite literally created the meme and named it. So that in itself already means there is the attention of the BNB chain. And if you come over here and you look at this thread right here, I want to show you guys a few interesting things. So the launch brought serious attention. After CaptainBNB dropped, all eyes were on us. They caught the attention of some major influencers, like Andrew Tate, for example. 5,000 retweets and I'll tweet the CaptainBNB meme for the culture. And you can see that Alex Becker was giving an eyes emoji. Now, does this mean that they're still with CaptainBNB? No, it does not. But it does show that at one point in time, there were a lot of eyes on this project, which means that if this project were to blow up, a lot of people already know about it, which could bring a lot more hype to it. It's not like everyone's going to have to research a brand new project. And the whole goal of CaptainBNB is basically to become the captain of the BNB chain. And if you look at their X account, they already have 11.2k followers, and they get excellent engagement on a lot of their posts as well. This is the kind of stuff that I love to see. This post, for example, 8 hours ago already has 2.2k views. You continue scrolling down and they are constantly getting good engagement. And then you see something like this from Binance. BNB reaches $827, setting a new all-time high. If you come over here and you look at CoinMarketCap, you can see just how well BNB is actually doing. It's one of the few projects that's up over the last week. It's up 7%, and it's currently at $815. But for those of you guys that don't know, BNB is quite literally larger than Solana right now. It's a $113 billion market cap. Solana is only $98 billion. However, if you come over and look at meme coins, this is where things are very interesting. So you can see Dogecoin is clearly the top meme coin. Then you have Shiba Inu, built on Ethereum, Pepe, built on Ethereum, Bonk, built on Solana, Pengu, built on Solana. And you just continue going down the list, and there are no top tier BNB meme coins. Yes, last cycle there was SafeMoon, but we all saw how that played out. I want you guys to ask yourself, do you think it is going to stay this way? Do you think BNB is just never going to have a top meme coin again? Now, am I saying that that's guaranteed to be CaptainBNB? No, I'm not. However, in my opinion, it absolutely could be. And my reasoning for that is because of the marketing aspect. I want you to actually think about it for a second. So first off, this is a meme that was created by the BNB chain, and they named it. And CaptainBNB literally has BNB in the name. So if Binance were to list CaptainBNB, then people would constantly be saying BNB. And that's naturally going to bring a lot of marketing to the chain. So that in itself could help the case of getting listed on Binance. And obviously, if it were to get listed on Binance, that would be enormous. If you come over here and you look at the exchanges, Binance is massive. A lot of people sit here and they talk about Binance being a tier 1, Coinbase being a tier 1, Bybit being a tier 1. But the reality is that Binance is not even just a tier 1. Binance is tiers above any other exchange. If you look at this trading volume, 23.9 billion, Bybit 4.6 billion, Coinbase 3.2 billion, Upbit 3.1 billion. It's just not even close. And again, this is a meme coin that was created by BNB chain with BNB in the name. In my humble opinion, it has a legitimate shot to someday get a Binance listing. Obviously, that's not guaranteed, but I think it absolutely could happen, especially if the community continues growing at the pace that it's been growing. I have personally had my eyes on CaptainBNB for a long time. In fact, I posted a buy alert for this in my Discord around a $6 million market cap. However, I was actually watching this project on launch. But if this is your guys' first time hearing about CaptainBNB, I definitely recommend at least keeping it on your radar. I know a lot of you guys watching my channel trade Ethereum and Base, and that's a big reason I debated even talking about this project. However, there is a path for a BNB project to start ripping. There are currently no top tier BNB meme coins. But if you come over here and look at DeFi Llama, BSC has excellent DEX volume, 8.7 billion. Solana's 3 billion, Ethereum's 3.6 billion. So the volume is excellent as well on chain. And then this is not specifically related to BNB. However, I also want to show you guys Bitcoin dominance. I just want to give a quick little update. So if you guys have been watching my content, you know that I've been talking about how we lost the 200-day moving average. And I said I would love to see for price action to come up and have a bearish retest off of the 200-day again. And that is exactly what has happened. However, we have currently put in a higher local low. We'll have to see if price action comes up and interacts with this level again. However, we have also put in a lower macro low. That is also very bullish to see. Regardless of how price action interacts with this level, we just do not want to see price action come up here and put in a higher high. As long as we put in a lower macro high, then this could be very bullish for altcoins. So keep your eyes on Bitcoin dominance. But that's about it for the update today. Again, I recommend keeping your eyes on CaptainBNB. I don't usually cover BNB projects, so that should tell you something. I genuinely think this community is building something special. But if you guys are interested in getting into projects super early like CaptainBNB, then I always recommend taking a look at my Discord as well. As you guys know, we've been making huge multipliers in here this entire bull run. If you look at the all-time gainer list, some of these projects you could have turned $1,000 into over $200,000. So if this is the kind of community that you'd like to be a part of, you can find the link right here on my YouTube homepage. It'd be awesome to see you guys in there with us. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are feeling about CaptainBNB. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.